English teacher, part 54. You may encounter classes that think it fun to test the authority of a student teacher, or you may feel uncertain as to how far you should go in joking or speaking informally with the students, in case they take advantage of your approach until you develop an effective personal discipline style. You may wonder how and when to act without being too hard on students. These challenges become formidable indeed if you find that you must reverse inappropriate behavior patterns and poor attitudes. Change is possible, however, in classes in which some students need to make behavioral changes. You can help them to achieve instructional goals while you achieve professional targets by setting reasonable rules and developing efficient procedures and routines that all students can understand and follow. Explain these routines to your students, demonstrate or illustrate them, and give your class time to practice them. Motivation, productive instruction, and good organizations are key factors in building positive relationships. Motivation is the key to keeping students interested and on task. This can be a challenge, especially in a classroom unprepared to find subject matter fascinating and ready to drop off to sleep. You may need to plan different tasks for students of different abilities, since some will finish an assignment while the others are still working slowly. You will need to tact to control students who are excited about what they are doing without dampening their spirits. Instructions that result in learning must maintain a high level of student interest. You can make instructions interesting by using success-oriented teaching techniques and by pacing delivery as appropriate to the learning needs, and willingly accept the students' ideas, clearly state work requirements and assignments, and provide regular feedback on students' behavior as well as on their work. Organization can present a challenge when circumstances demand that you work with your entire class. While an individual wants and needs your attention, you may be well aware that if you direct your attention to a few students, that the others will begin a social chat. But your awareness alone will not solve the problem. Arrange to monitor students' practicing of skills you have taught. Peer coaching and partnership may be useful in some situations. Organizing group and individual work. Group organization allows you to arrange for students to work at their current levels of achievement and needs. At times, you may need to organize group activities to engage some of the students while you attend these special group activities to engage different cultural background, students of different cultural background, finding ways to integrate the latter as far as possible into the class activities. Set an appropriate level of challenge for assignments and seek work, and explain clearly how and when you expect your students to get help with the difficulties and what options they can pursue when they have finished their work. Individuals should make continuous progress in usually small achievable steps involving minimum confusion or frustration. Success rates should be high, about 75% of the questions and 100% of the seat work. Monitoring classroom activity. As soon as possible, you should establish fair and consistent classroom rules and procedures based on the group needs, individuals' accountability. Choose learning objectives thoughtfully and communicate them clearly. Systematically foster and monitor appropriate behavior and follow through and behavioral consequences. Such classroom management and monitoring should prevent students from becoming anxious, confused, or resentful and help them to achieve success. Controlling the instruction process. Control of the classroom behavior patterns, lesson content, learning experience, and other procedures can be viewed along a continuum of teacher to student responsibility.